Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Wednesday, October 23rd, 2024. Let's rock. All right, and in the spot market, we have gold down $6.50 to 2,742, and silver down 51 cents to 34.31. GSR, having reached a low of 78.8, has now bounced back up into the 79s and could head higher. We have the 10-year surprisingly up again. I don't like this rising 10-year, and I don't completely understand it. So 4.24 on the 10-year, up from 4.0. Again, I would like to see this 10-year stall out around here and come back down. The dollar, which should be stronger, is, by nearly 0.5%, 104.52 on the US dollar. So rates up, dollar up. Okay, and silver and gold down, that kind of makes sense. In the copper market, well, we're losing some of our commodity trade as well. 4.32, down 6 cents on copper, so no help from commodities this morning. Let's see what's going on in the economic releases. Today is Wednesday, and we have a Fed head speaker, existing home sales, which not sure how that will turn out, but these higher rates are really going to roil the housing market here. People thought they were getting a glimpse at lower mortgage rates, and now they have popped all the way back up. And we have the Fed Beige Book. Tomorrow is, it's going to be a vicious trading couple of days here, I think. We've got initial jobless claims, PMI, and then on Friday, durable goods orders. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have some real volatility today, and look for a sell-off in metals where you may want to start picking up what you're looking for again. My caution light is on. I suspected we'd have a pullback here, but we'll see if the dip buyers come in. Okay, in pre-market trading, yeah, the stock market is not liking any of this. And I think a lot of this has to do with disappointments from Starbucks, McDonald's, Boeing. A lot of big companies are having pressure on their earnings. And hopefully you aren't eating quarter pounders over at McDonald's because they have E. coli. Go figure. And Starbucks has weakening demand in China. That may be part of the story for commodities selling off here. But again, these are 1 day, 1 week stories. They're not the longer term story. Fear Greed Index is at 69, come back a little bit into the high end of the greed index. Dow futures down 237, S&P futures down 19, and NASDAQ futures down 90. Bill Ackman on CNBC this morning pumping Trump heavily, and really negative piece on Harris. So I'm not sure what that does to the markets. Let's keep going. I want to show you something that I saw this morning on a David Morgan interview. All right, I'm just going to play a little bit of this. This is the part of this interview. There's the typical optimistic scenarios for silver and gold, and you get 99% of that. But from time to time, the big guys say something that you really ought to listen to. And here I'm going to play that as loud as I can. Let me see if I can get that going here.
Long-term view, or really understanding what these markets are about. So I answered probably a bit long-winded, but we are in a new era. We are in what I consider the third and final leg up in the precious metals. This is the leg that lasts. Actually, the duration is not that long usually, but the price appreciation is phenomenal.
Okay, so that's all I wanted to play you. Now I've linked this full video on my website, but what he said was, we're in the third leg. We are finally breaking out to higher highs, and there could be a blow-off top. And this could be relative to gold as well, but primarily silver for you silver stackers. And I want to reinforce to you that when we start moving $2 a day, $3 a day, there is a time to reduce your stack. Not to eliminate it, not to sell all of it. You need that protection for the ultimate collapse of our world, I think. But there is a time to sell, and I continue to say The stuff that you may want to sell at some point when these moves get exaggerated, and maybe I don't think it's going to happen this week. I think we're going to pull back to 32.50, as I've been saying for a while now, and that'll be the retest, and then my green light will go back on. But as we push up over, and futures hit 35, I said yesterday I think we'll test 35. Well, they went right to 35, and then now they're reversing off of that. So we have tested 35 in the futures market, and the next move is likely, may even be to 40, okay? And then 50 after that. But if you have something that you want to sell at some point, you want to have that identified. You want to have the local coin shop identified that you're going to sell it to, not the big dealers, okay? You can only sell gold to the big dealers. They don't pay much for silver. But have those exits identified, because anything could happen. I don't know what the news is out of BRICS. I can't seem to get a news article that says anything about what they're talking about, other than ending the Ukraine war, but I digress. Have your exit identified for part of your stack. You don't want to be the person that holds silver at, I'm going back 15 years, but you don't want to be the person that holds silver at $50 to see it retrace back to 30. Okay, you want to lighten up your stack as we have exponential moves up. You heard Morgan say it. This is the most exaggerated moves period to the upside and the shortest period. By shortest, that means keep your wits about you and know when you're going to sell some, and I've got quotes, air quotes here, of your stack to ring the cash register and reinvest at a later time when it comes back down, because it always comes back down. Okay, that's my community service warning for you. You may hate what I just said there, but I'm saying it anyway. All right, let me get out of this. And get back over to the best deals of the day. Sorry to digress there. I just wasted 5 minutes of your time probably. All right, we've got 1 gram gold over at BGASC, 98.15. Ought to be a little cheaper today. A lot of stuff going out of stock though. This is new, 2.5 gram gold bar in assay, spanking new, from APMEX, 246 any quantity pricing. So that is under $100 a gram, and that is not a bad buy for people with a smaller budget. We can't beat these small gold deals on eBay. We can beat the big gold deals, but not the small gold deals. So consider that if you need some small gold. Best 1/10 gold eagle is at bullion exchanges, 307. Best 1/10 maple is at Liberty Coin, 307. Best 1/10 Britannia is at Monument Metals, 289. Okay, good price there. I'm not going to go any further. Let me get up to quarter ounce gold eagle. Quarter ounce gold eagle at Bold, 748. Quarter ounce Britannia at Bold, 734. We've got a half ounce gold eagle at bullion exchanges, 1455. Half ounce maple at Pinehurst, 1447. And we got a 1 ounce gold eagle at Pinehurst, 2837, with spots sitting at 2747. Wow, $100 premium. Let's go on to a buffalo, going to be even more expensive. Bullion exchanges, 28.55. Hope you're waiting for Costco on that stuff. Or eBay works as well, very well. We've got a 1 ounce gold maple, 28.13. And ultimately, we've got the Krugerrand, which is so cheap. If you are just looking for any kind of sovereign gold, 27.62. That is $10 over spot for a Krugerrand. We'll try to beat that on eBay, but that's a pretty good price for a Krugerrand at bullion exchanges. Foreign gold is foreign gold. Doesn't matter what you buy, in my opinion. If you're not buying a U.S. Gold Eagle or Buffalo, you might as well get the Krugerrand. That's my advice. Okay, going to move up to the 50 peso. New player here, Monument Metals, 33.76. Going to put you very close to spot on that. In the 20 franc category, we got a nice looking Helvetia, 523. You can get uglier coins for a little bit less. 1 ounce gold in assay is at, Hero Bullion 2794, but why wouldn't you get the Krugerrand, right? Let's do a Platinum Eagle is at Bold this morning, 1201. That's a collector coin. Just a random platinum coin. You get this Tudor Dragon for 1123. There are a little cheaper coins out there, but I just like that one. You can get a platinum bar in assay for 1,098 and hopefully capitalize on the platinum run here. I think it will start running again. Pardon me, too much coffee this morning. Platinum bullion in assay, 1172 for, I'm sorry, did I say platinum? I meant palladium. And random palladium bars out of assay, 1,143. There's a wild card. There's a lottery ticket. If it goes back to $3,000, you'll sell it like Sal should have did when his was $3,000. I'm joking, Sal. I know. All I could say when he did that video a few years ago about how expensive his palladium bar was, I was like, sell it, sell it, sell it, right? There is a time to sell everything. I mean, whether it's your silver or gold, palladium, your house, oh, you know, come on, come on, ring the cash register, guys. Don't be the guy that holds on to, with a death grip, you know, and watches, you know, Bitcoin go back to 40,000. If it spikes, sell some. If it drops, buy it back. Okay, we've got a Silver Eagle at Bullion Exchanges, 38.71. Ouch. We've got a quantity of 20 is going to be a bit cheaper at 38.26. Costco is going to be your move this morning, and maybe eBay. We'll check that when we get there. And there's stuff up on Costco this morning. I sent an alert to subscribers. If you're new to this, I do these videos most every day. I'm going through my website, bestsilvergolddeals.com, and looking for the cheapest deals anywhere on the internet. Not sponsored by any bullion dealer, so I can just move around like a jack-in-the-box here and find you the best deal of any day if you're buying. And then we go down to eBay and we find them even cheaper with credit cards. I also watch Costco. My videos are free and my website is free, and no reason not to subscribe to both. Okay, we've got nothing new at the U.S. Mint, and here we've got the flowing hair, and down below I'll show you what the secondary market values are. There are more coming out in the future, so do not be disheartened. My caution light is on because I just expect a pullback. I could be wrong. All right, and here's that David Morgan interview. You may want to watch that, but I thought the most important thing he said is be alert to rapid price moves. You know, when did you hear him say silver hit $50 for one day? Okay, that's the $50 everybody's talking about, which is total BS. Okay, when people talk about something that hit $50 for an hour, right, and then the next day it was 44, you know, 50 is not a real number. 40, 44, 46, that's more of a real number. It may have stuck there for a month, I don't recall exactly. But be realistic about your expectations, and don't forget to sell some when you have too much. Okay, we got one maple at spot at Bullion Exchanges. Remainder of the tube, same place, 36.91 this morning. Those guys changing their links on me every morning. This website is updated early morning every morning, and then tends to get long in the tooth towards the end of the day when they switch out the deals. We've got a Kangaroo for 36.76 at Bullion Exchanges. We've got a Britannia for 36, I may have said the wrong number a minute ago, 36.45 for a Britannia, nothing wrong with that. And then we've got a Philharmonic, which is now 35.72 at Bullion Express. On Costco, I told you the Silver Eagles were coming back, didn't I? Okay, and they've gone out of stock, but if you get my alerts, you know that they were in stock at $7.69. Now, before you say, oh, that's so much more than I paid before, you really got to do the math here. So we'll do 770 divided by 20. Okay, so that is $38.50, but for you new guys, you get a 2% executive club rebate. If you have that, that costs $130, I think. And then you get a you get a 2% credit card rebate if you have a good credit card, like a Wells Fargo credit card. If you don't, why don't you? So that's 4% off. So times 0.96, if you roll that way and you like you don't mind doing the hard math. 36.96 on a Silver Eagle. Now getting back to what they're selling Silver Eagles for, 36.96 compared to, why do I do the website this way? Hold on. 36.96 compared to, why can't I find it? 36.96 compared to, we'll do a tube of 20. 38.26. You're going to save 36.96, 37.96, 38. You're going to save $1.30 per eagle with that Costco deal. And I think we can save more on eBay, but I just want to point that out to you. That is actually a good price on Silver Eagles. The other thing that was up is the Pamp Buffaloes. Sorry, I'm making you dizzy. 1 second. Pamp Buffaloes are here. You can click these links on my website if you want to see if they're up. They're still up at $7.40 for a tube of 20, 4% off on the Pamp Buffaloes. Not a terrible deal, but you know, you can get silver at spot at a lot of LCSs, including the ones I recommend on YouTube. That's all that's up on Costco, but look for everything to come back. It's, you know, it's going to come back. They're making a lot of Silver Eagles right now. All right, we've got junk in the trunk over at Bullion Express, 35.52, and getting cheaper, silver off 55 cents as we speak. We got a deal over at Bullion Exchanges, 25.33. I'm sorry, 25.33 times face, and those are full dates, it looks like, kind of a eclectic group of quarters. Okay, that's not terrible, 25.33, and then you're going to have to pay up for the Mercs. Let's keep going. The cheapest 10-ounce bars are $3.53. Another 10-ounce bar is $3.52. 5-ounce bar, I thought I removed that. You don't want that one. The new Golden State Mint deal is $35.73 for the Walking Liberty. And in a quantity of 20, we are at $35.68 at Pinehurst for Buffaloes. Let me keep going. Okay, on the flowing hair, cheapest flowing hair in the aftermarket is $199 if you didn't get one. Cheapest flowing hair with a privy is not $200. They're the guys that say no privy, so we got to get up into the thousands here. $4,200. Okay, there you go, coming back a little bit. With that news about more inventory coming out, these prices may drop a little bit. Okay, and cheapest flowing hair unopened, if you want to sell it that way, now down to $320. Okay, there's one for $320, $350, $380. Okay, you decide if you want to get a chance at the lottery ticket. All right, let's keep going. For a tube of Silver Eagles, they may not have dropped their price yet. $7.35 is $26.25, about $25.25 for culls, and I don't know what's wrong with that. Ooh, what's this one here? Let's see if that's for real. It is free shipping. It is a good seller. It is Silver Eagle Storage Brick. I don't know what that means. $5.20. So he's selling I don't even know what he's doing there. I don't know. No, ignore that guy. What's this guy doing here? From a monster box. $7.40 plus 12. Okay, so this is $7.50 as well. That's a good seller. 100% feedback. 2018s, ooh, you get type 1s. If you can get 2021s, you definitely want that. If you buy this, no, they're all 2018 from a monster box. There you go, 37, and then take 37 a coin if you buy all of these. No, if you buy one tube. 37 times 0.97 if you have the PayPal card or the American Express credit card. $35.89. Okay, so you're going to beat the price that way as well. That looked like a good seller. Maples this morning are $8.50, maybe more. Britannias are $9.25. That $8.50 may not have been a real listing. You got to go through these yourselves, guys. I can't do it every morning. $9.25 for kangaroos. $25 in a tube. How about junk? Cheapest junk is going to be, we want $10 face. And no slick. bucks. Half a roll, five, five. $10 face, Washington quarters. Too cheap. Okay, is this guy got local pickup? Yeah, we don't want local pickup. 250, is that local pickup? No, free shipping, decent seller, average circulated quarters, 25 times face. Then you're going to take 75 cents off with a good credit card. You're going to be at 24.25. You may want to look at junk right here if you're you're pale at the price of silver with these spot prices. Junk is still one of the best deals in town. You may have to pay up. I mean, if you can get an eagle for $2 over spot, definitely buy that. If you can get junk for close to spot, definitely buy that. And generic rounds for spot, definitely buy that. But those would be the three things I'd look at and the prices I would pay. Let's keep going here. Big bags are going to be cheaper. You know I like the Carson City Morgans. You know I like the peace dollars. Click those links and you'll see what you can get those for. Okay, silver Libertads have popped. I think they're over 41 now. Cheapest kilo on the internet is 1142. Going to be about 1100 after rebates. And that's cheaper than yesterday, I think. Okay, kooks are a pretty good deal. The kilo kook, what do we got? 1140. You can get that for about 35 bucks off. About 1100 for, wow, that's a really good deal. Is it for real? No, it's out of stock. Too good to be true. 1150. Is that out of stock? In stock, good seller, $10 shipping. This is a good price. Capsule may be a little beat up. What does the coin look like? Okay, you moron. Excuse me, why am I so mean? I'm sorry. But, okay, anybody, if you're going to sell a coin like this, like, take it out of the doggone capsule, or better yet, buy a new capsule for 10 bucks and put it in a decent capsule. This guy is going to sacrifice 50 to 100 bucks because he wasn't smart enough to take his coin out of the capsule and show that those scratches are on the capsule. And if you have capsules, protect them. They're part of your investment. It's still a good price. Ask him if the coin is scratched. Okay, best deal on silver rounds, $35.97, $34.97 after rebates. You're going to be very close to spot there. So that's probably your best deal on rounds, unless you're going to a coin shop. Coin shops all have very reasonable prices on silver right now. And I think I told you I went to my LCS. Nothing has changed there. Their buyback prices are the same, and their sell prices are like $1 over. But they did raise the price on their Libertads. Okay, I'm not going to go through all the bars. How about a Johnson Matthey bar? Cheapest Johnson Matthey bar ain't going to be $3.25. It's going to be $3.72. Look at that. Yeah, $3.72. Wow, those prices went up. Let's see. Tubes of peace dollars are great. Tubes of Morgans are great. You can click the link and figure that out. The platinum, is this a noble? No, just a random platinum coin. We don't want a 1/10 ounce. Let's see. Well, you may, but it's 1070? I don't think so. 1 ounce platinum eagle proof. Oh, you see, the deal is the proof platinum eagles are not collector. The BU are the ones that are in low mintage. So, but if you get a proof platinum eagle, you might be happy. 1077, then about 35 bucks off. You'd be about 1040 for platinum. Not bad. This koala is 1117. So definitely go for this deal, which is out of stock. Got me. You got me. It's going to be the koala at 1117. Maybe not even. Is that out of stock? In stock, 1119. Nothing wrong with a 1 ounce platinum koala. And, but the nobles are good as well. Here's a kangaroo for a little bit more. Platinum is going to run, I think. But not today, probably. Not today. Okay. We've got back to the gram. I'm not going to do the 1 gram gold. It always disappoints me. Cheapest 1/10 ounce gold is going to be $290. Out of stock. Cheapest 1/10 gold, $292, is in stock. $292, 1/10 ounce Britannia. Take 3% off with a good credit card. Let's get up to the 1/4 ounce gold. Random 1/4 ounce gold is going to be, what about 714? I don't think so. Here we have a good seller, good feedback. 714 for a gold Britannia. It is scratched. So that's going to be about 690, but you may not want that. Although I think Vermilion Enterprises on YouTube will probably pay you 98% a spot for that, so not much risk. 717 for a random condition, so you can do the math, 3% off. And a quarter ounce Gold Eagle is going to be, we got to get past the fake deals. Let's try this one at 772. That is good seller, good feedback, 772, free shipping. So 772 for a Gold Eagle, then take $24 off. You'll be at about 760. So let's compare that price. 760 on a nice Gold Eagle compared to, making you dizzy again, 760 compared to 740. Oh, cheaper at Bold. Okay, I got the wrong deal there, didn't I? Not always cheaper. You got to do your homework. Okay, going back to the eBay deals. Well, that was a fail. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go to, I don't know, let's do a Krugerrand. 28.33. Krugerrands are so cheap right now. Then you're going to get about 90 bucks off on that. You're going to be about 27.40. You're going to be at spot on that Krugerrand. So that's deal. The bigger the gold, the bigger the rebates. And the better the deal on eBay. That's how that works. I'm not going to do the rest of the gold. Let's see, and I'm not going to do the Norfeds or the Engelhard rounds or the copper pennies. Here's your Platinum Noble. Those are going for, ooh, oh, that's a half ounce. There's a half ounce. There is a 1 ounce, $1,600. Okay, man, wrong day to buy a Platinum Noble, huh? Palladium you may want to pick up. There's a link there. Here's my eBay store. And if you want to pick something up there, ask me for a friend discount. Here are the bars that are for sale. The Shamrock Bar, 5 ounce, to members of the community. Or, you know, anybody, but you're going to pay more if you're not in the membership. Okay, cheapest Engelhard, worth looking for. The Star Privy Eagles, what's the cheapest that's going for now? You can get the 69s for 69, and you can get, well, you're going to have to pay $100 at least for the 70s. You see, you don't want to pay 139. They were 99 bucks on Bullion Shark. Just wait for the $99 deal to come back. But 69 is not a bad price for a grade of 69. They are making, what were they making of that? Oh wait, I think I put it in my website. I'm blanking now. Here it is. 500,000. So that's low for a Silver Eagle. People are going to collect them. So yeah, you may want to pick up a couple of those. You can pick up a precious metals verifier if you need one. An empty monster box, a way to bury your gold and silver, and a vacuum sealer to keep the tarnish away. Refine your bars in the Devil Forge. It's very cheap on Amazon. Here's the Amex card. Here's the PayPal card. Both very nice. Picks of the day have not changed. This guy here is $35.69. That's a nice round, and if I were flipping hard, I'd buy those. Okay, and the 10 ounce Germania, $367, a little pricey. Nothing else here. Let's keep going. I'm gonna skip through the Buffalo Girl is too expensive. Fighting Kangaroos are $27.69. Not terrible, not a terrible price. Nothing wrong with, excuse me, a kangaroo. Okay. How about the 100 ounce Una bar? Is that cheap? $36.74. I don't think I would pay that, but I'd love to have one. How about the 10 ounce Una bar? Is that out of stock? Boy, they must have made 1,000 of these, 1,000,000 of these or something. $3.75. It is a collector bar, so but I'm not going to buy any more. Okay, and moving on to the best YouTube coin shops. Okay, Vermilion is a great online coin shop, very transparent selling and buying prices. He's selling all kinds of silver for spot, and he's buying all kinds of silver for $1 back a spot. Really very, very good allegiance for you to make with him. No, he's not going to be your best friend, okay? Even if you go in the shop, he's probably not even going to smile at you. But it is a very good online YouTube coin shop, and you got to dink around with texting him and whatnot to lock in your deals. But I do highly recommend him, but he does charge excessive prices for shipping. So fold that into your analysis when you buy from him. But he does insure his shipping to you. Okay, Minot, is cheaper on the shipping, and he'll store your silver until you get over $1,000. I think Coinhuskers will do that as well. So their prices may be a little higher, but their shipping may be a little lower. Try all three, especially if you're buying junk. You can get junk for, I think, 50 cents over spot. And consider all three for selling your gold and silver as well. Okay, I do appreciate your support with newretirement.com. I see a couple more people signed up in the last quarter. It is a fine website to help you plan all of your assets, their value, and retirement, from Social Security to pensions to your stock portfolio, your inflation assumptions. Very, very robust, and I hope you will take advantage of the free trial and just try it out. All right. And thank you for the cups of coffee. As always, thank you for joining the membership. I'm sorry about that. My volume is too high. All you have to do is get to this video, go up to the top and click the join button. It's $4.99 a month, and you'll get access to all my perks, unlimited access to me. If you need a little extra help, I am never judgmental, and I love to talk to new stackers. And I'll give you my advice. Okay, it's not financial advice, but yeah, feel free. I'll probably do that even if you're not a member. But anyway, members can have unlimited access, and you'll also get access to poured silver at $2.50 over spot if you enjoy that, up to 5 ounces per month. And I'm trying to develop some additional perks there as well. I do appreciate my members, and now there are 20 of them. I can't figure out who the last person to join was. I don't know what that is. Okay, and maybe somebody who was joined before and went out and came back. I'm not sure. Okay, sorry about that. But thank you, members, for being part of this community, and thank the community for alerting me when there are great deals so I can alert you. We are a community that wants to buy silver. I don't want to pump silver. I don't want to, I'm just giving you my thoughts, my short-term thoughts, my long-term thoughts. But if you're here to buy silver, gold, platinum, palladium, you're in the right place, and you're among like-minded people. Okay, you're not among pumpers, but we do believe in it, so you have to tolerate that. Okay, we got stuff on Amazon. The silica packs are really essential to keep tarnish away, and food that will taste good if you prep. You'll want to eat it even if it gets a little old and you have to rotate. If you got big stacks of MREs, when do you plan on eating those? Never, right? Okay, and bikes for your escape from the zombie apocalypse, and safes on Amazon. Good deals there. And let's see, there are some other cards you may want to consider. Stuff going on in the chat room every day. I'll let you click on that link and get in there and mix it up. And the chat room actually is quite expensive to maintain for you guys. So I do appreciate you clicking the links on this website, especially on the eBay offers. I get nothing from the big dealers, but that keeps me going, and joining the membership, that keeps me going, the cups of coffee. I appreciate that very much. If you want to see what JM Bullion, this might be, I think I have the wrong link in here. No, there's JM Bullion. Look what they're paying. They're paying basically spot for Silver Eagles. They're paying 21 times face for junk. It is just reprehensible what they're paying. I can't believe it. Let's see. They're paying 23 bucks for a peace dollar. They're paying 150 bucks for an ATB. $30 melt on ATBs. I wonder if they're buying the flowing hair. Let's see. Everybody's buying it, man. Everybody wants it. Ooh, here we go. What are you're buying the... Oh, no, so they're not buying the flowing hair. That's interesting. Pinehurst is buying it. They're paying pretty good prices if you want to sell yours. Okay, and in the chat room, I'm running out of voice here. Okay, the Rand bar sold out. The Eagle sold out. Oh, this is something I poured 10 years ago. My first collection of silver silver guitars. Flying V, Gibson, Telly, and Strat. I have the Telly. This is the one that I had a custom mold made. That's the one I own, 62 Telly. which, by the way, not a bad thing to stack. If you want to stack classic guitars, you could do a lot worse. Anyway, thank you, Silverback Stacker, for showing that. That warms my heart. I don't know, I made maybe 30 sets of those in those custom molds. And I still have the graphite molds. I can make more if I wanted to. But anyway, always loved that series, and I appreciate you guys that love them too. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. Have a wonderful day. Thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. Subscribe if you like what I'm doing a lot. And join the membership if you really want to like what I'm doing. And just, play for free if that's how you want to play it. I appreciate the views and the thumbs up. I will see you guys tomorrow. Look for the pullback. And if we are really, really lucky, the 10-year will stay up here for a little bit. The dollar will stay strong. Something negative will come out of the BRICS meeting, and we'll be at 32.50, and the green light will go on. If not, well, then I'm wrong. Okay, guys, see you later, alligator. Bye. Oh, and I'm going fishing in about, criminy, in an hour. Okay, bye, guys.